Anyways, this here is the second salon that I tried to work at, and as you can, it's not panning out. All 6,000 clients, Barack, Trump, Catherine, Hillary, all of them are blocking me from all 6,000 clients as a retaliation from my case with the St. Louis Circuit Court of Missouri. So this is all retaliation. They took the house. Barack, Hillary, and Catherine, Judge Kissinger, Judge Fehrenbach, and Judge Dorsey, all of them took the house as a form of helping Barack Obama in the retaliation. As a matter of fact, Barack Obama, he appointed Jennifer Dorsey. Judge Jennifer Dorsey. So, again, I'm about to uproot it. I have to leave absolutely everything. I have a storage unit. I have to leave all of that. I have all of the stuff that I accumulate in this beauty shop. I have to leave all of that. And two, because Hillary, Barack, Harry Reid, Judge Kissinger, all of them stole my truck too. The police are just holding it hostage in one of their yards. They held it for 2 months before they let me know where it was at, because it was towed from a park. And I kept trying to call for the vehicle, but due to that pen register trap and trace, they continue to keep using their access, their 100% illegal surveillance access to block and stop me from getting that truck and rerouting all those phone calls. But nevertheless, they held it, and the police still have that truck over there for 2 months before they decided that they're going to tell me where it was at, because at first they said they didn't know where it was at. And so they held it for 2 months, and now they're trying to tell me that they have it, and I have to pay $2,200 to get it out, money that I don't have. So I can't worry about that either, and I don't generally tend to worry about stuff that's out of my control. So I won't worry. I'll just go, but I'm not going to continue to be their little punching bag, continue to be their little freak, continue to keep being stalked and harassed by these people, and continue to allow them to force me to live way, way, way less than beyond my means, beyond that in which my gifts have made room for. And so, again, this is little stuff here that I may have to. I don't have a choice. That's at the television, VCR. Just some little stuff I accumulated, but that's not all of it. I have some other stuff in the storage unit too. So I'm gonna walk outside. Hold on for a second. Wait a second, I'm gonna walk outside this door. Oh, so yes, I can't continue to keep letting these police officers in Hawaii, Catherine Cortez Masto, Harry Reid, Barack, and all the rest of them continue to reduce my life just to keep me in gaming. Just to for insurance for their gaming, for their Ponzi scheme, in which Judge Kissinger ordered it in 2014 to cease because I filed a motion to suppress that evidence. That means to stop collecting that foreign intelligence information, to cease all that surveillance that they were doing for the media marketing. So she did order that, and we're talking in 2014, and yet she is acting so brand new now. She refused to allow me to settle this case in which she already moved in my favor and ordered and ruled in my favor as the prevailing party. But Judge Kissinger, Deputy Attorney General Linda C. Anderson, and Catherine Cortez all came back and tried to steal that case, and they couldn't do it without Barack, who was the president at the time, in 2014. So something so minor, I thought, ended up escalating to something so huge. But all I'm trying to do is just get some proper necessities for life, get my home back. I left that house with everything in there. I went to go visit my daughter and came back. Catherine then took the house and stole it, and the blacks, Western Progressive, is totally responsible for it. Western Progressive, when I first came back in 2016 of November, almost 2017, Western Progressive had a foreclosure notice on the door. and they put a lockbox on the door. When I called my mortgage company, which was Aquin Mortgage, Aquin said we did not put that foreclosure notice on your door. So Western Progressive tried to steal the house once before. Aquin, my mortgage company, said we did not. That is your house. We wouldn't put no lockbox on. We're not trying to sell your home. We did not put that lockbox on your door. But Western Progressive put that lockbox on my door so that they could come in and out of there freely, pretending as though they are selling that property. And so I made a police report. About that. And I stayed in the house a whole year after such, but they kept trying to get me out of the house. Western Progressive, they broke in it and rearranged all of my stuff, as to say they're trying to force me to play some kind of God. This was Western Progressive did that. When they broke into my home, they rearranged all my furniture. They took one of the baby dolls and turned it upside down, as to say your baby gonna be a hoe unless you give us that money. And they made everything else look to be a religious story in which they broke into the house. They rearranged everything. They didn't take nothing that second time when I tried to stay in there. They just rearranged everything, as to say that you're going to give them that $200. We're going to force you to play Jesus, or your baby going to be a whore. That's kind of how they rearranged everything that was in the house when Western Progressive broke into it the second time. And so when I went back, my daughter needed me in Houston. So I went to Houston. When I came back, Western Progressive went back into the house again. This time, they say they sold the house. Now, Western Progressive, I have the deed for the house is in my name. It's fully paid for in the whole 9 yards. But Western Progressive, whoever that is, Lawrence Weekly, them, these people's here in Las Vegas, they went into the house and called themselves going to sell it again. Anyways, after Aquin already told me that there was fraudulent paperwork, but that didn't stop them from using a fraudulent paperwork to go back up in my house, take all my shit out of there, and now I'm still just trying to fight for a place to live in Las Vegas. So I may have to just go ahead and leave. My plans is to get up out of here probably in real soon. And so I may just have to leave again, because I can't continue to keep just staying here and be a target for all these peoples in Las Vegas and they new Vegas Strong movement, just a gangbanging move. I can't continue to keep being a targeted when it was Harry Reid who contracted Trina in the first place to put the hit out on me in who put that hit out on me in the first place. So that was Senator Harry Reid who did that. And then you got Judge Kissinger, Judge Fernback, Judge Darcy, Catherine Cortez Mason, you got Judge Brian Sandoval, all these people. I can't continue to keep sitting here being a sitting duck, and they keep locking me up, throwing me in their motherfucking jails whenever they get ready for no motherfucking reason. All of them are the ones who keep fucking with me in Las Vegas, so I'm left with no choice. I can't get them. I paid a constable to go in there and go and have these people evicted off my property, but he won't do it. I can't get the judge to do it. Judge Kissinger said on record that I did call her and asked her to do it, but I asked her to use her exclusive powers. I asked her to use the funds on the book to hire a private person to do it, and especially due to the circumstances. And I asked for Judge Kissinger for a special electronic filing, in which she did the special. She honored the electronic filing, the special electronic filing, but she won't move forward with the electronic filing. To me, meaning she know of the pen register, trap and trace. So she should have took it upon her own self, had somebody to deliver me those keys for access if she had to hire a private entity, as I asked them to do. But all of them are in cahoots together here in Las Vegas. So it seemed like some one big nightmare or something going on. I don't understand what's happening here in Las Vegas, but I can't continue to just keep sitting around here doing nothing. I had 6,000 clients, and now I can't even borrow one customer because of all this here shit that's going on. That shows conspiracy right there. These people just took over my entire life, my business, my home, everything. So I'm left with no choice. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here real soon, since they don't want to give me that house. Missouri secured that house for me, especially with the St. Louis Circuit Court of Missouri. they secured that house. But since Missouri also was the one who did that writ of execution against Catherine Cortez and the Cheney family, Gwendolyn Cheney and Trina Giles and family. But so Catherine using Gwen and Trina and Catherine, Trina, Gwen, all them. So now Western Progressive, this is their retaliation from the Missouri courts, because Missouri secured my house and told them don't F with that house. But because Missouri took their stuff as the criminals, because my case was against them, but because Missouri took their stuff as the criminals, somehow they got these judges here on board. They got all these people here in Nevada to help them with the retaliation of taking my shit. Because Missouri, again, the Supreme Court of Missouri already taken Catherine stuff, Gwen stuff, and Trina stuff. And somehow she got Kissinger and them and these other federal judges in Las Vegas. Somehow they got all of them on board to help her retaliate against me and take my home.